What if the secret to a stronger immune system, better digestion, sharper brain function, and healthier aging has been hiding in foods you rarely eat? Your gut microbiome contains trillions of beneficial bacteria that influence nearly every aspect of your health, and the right prebiotic foods can help these good microbes thrive. Inside your digestive system lives a vast and complex ecosystem made up of trillions of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and other microbes. This hidden world, known as the gut microbiome, is one of the most influential systems in the human body. It does far more than simply help digest the food you eat. Modern research has revealed that the health of your gut microbiome is closely connected to your immune system, metabolism, inflammation levels, and even the way your brain functions. In many ways, the bacteria living inside you act like a powerful internal organ, constantly interacting with your body and influencing your overall health and longevity. A healthy microbiome is characterized by diversity, meaning it contains a wide variety of beneficial microorganisms working together in balance. Each species of bacteria has unique roles. Some help break down complex plant fibers that your body cannot digest on its own, while others produce compounds that strengthen your intestinal barrier, support immune cells, and communicate with different organs throughout the body. When this delicate ecosystem is thriving, it helps maintain a strong foundation for physical and mental health. However, the modern lifestyle has created significant challenges for the gut microbiome. Diets high in processed foods, excessive sugar, and low-fiber meals can reduce microbial diversity and deprive beneficial bacteria of the nutrients they need to survive. Factors such as chronic stress, poor sleep, certain medications, and lack of dietary variety can also negatively affect the balance of gut bacteria. Over time, an unhealthy microbiome may contribute to increased inflammation and disturbances in metabolic and immune functions. One of the most powerful ways to support your gut microbiome is by consuming prebiotic-rich foods. Prebiotics are specialized types of dietary fiber that pass through the stomach and small intestine without being broken down by human digestive enzymes. Instead of being absorbed as calories, they travel to the large intestine, where they become food for beneficial bacteria. This is why prebiotics are often described as fertilizer for your gut garden. They provide the nourishment that allows helpful microbes to grow and flourish. When beneficial bacteria consume prebiotic fibers, they begin a natural fermentation process that produces highly valuable compounds known as short-chain fatty acids. Among these compounds, butyrate is considered one of the most important for maintaining gut health. Butyrate serves as the primary energy source for the cells lining the colon, helping to maintain the strength and integrity of the intestinal barrier. A strong gut barrier acts as a protective wall, controlling what enters the bloodstream and preventing unwanted substances from triggering excessive immune responses. Short-chain fatty acids also have effects far beyond the digestive system. They help regulate the immune system by influencing the activity of immune cells and supporting a balanced inflammatory response. Chronic low-grade inflammation has been linked with many aspects of aging and metabolic dysfunction, and maintaining a healthy population of fiber-loving bacteria may be one strategy to support the body's natural defenses against excessive inflammation. The relationship between your gut bacteria and your metabolism is also remarkably important. Beneficial microbes influence how your body processes nutrients, manages blood sugar, and extracts energy from food. A diet rich in diverse plant fibers encourages the growth of bacteria that produce beneficial metabolites, creating an environment that supports metabolic flexibility and overall wellness. This demonstrates that the food choices you make each day are not only feeding you, they are also feeding the trillions of organisms that live inside your digestive tract. Many people focus on taking probiotics, which introduce live beneficial bacteria into the body, but they often overlook the importance of feeding the bacteria already living in their gut. Without the proper fuel, even beneficial microbes struggle to survive and multiply. Prebiotic foods provide that essential fuel, helping existing populations of healthy bacteria become more abundant and resilient. Some of the richest sources of prebiotic fibers are foods that are rarely found in the average modern diet. Garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, Jerusalem artichokes, chicory root, dandelion greens, green bananas, oats, and certain legumes contain compounds such as inulin and resistant starch that beneficial bacteria can use as nourishment. Including a wide variety of these foods provides different types of fibers, which help support a broader range of microbial species. The effects of prebiotic nutrition are not usually instant. Just like a garden does not transform overnight after receiving water and nutrients, your microbiome adapts gradually based on your consistent dietary choices. Eating a variety of fiber-rich foods regularly can slowly encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria and increase microbial diversity over time. This simple dietary approach may have profound effects on lifelong health. By choosing foods that nourish your gut bacteria, you are supporting a complex biological system that influences digestion, immune function, inflammation, and metabolism. The future of health may not only depend on what nutrients we consume, but also on how well we care for the trillions of microscopic partners that live within us. Your microbiome is constantly listening to your dietary choices, and every meal is an opportunity to either strengthen or weaken this remarkable ecosystem. Many of the most powerful foods for your gut are not expensive supplements or trendy superfoods. In fact, some of the best prebiotic sources are traditional plants that have been consumed by humans for centuries, but are now rarely included in the modern diet. As our eating habits have shifted toward processed and convenience foods, we have unintentionally removed many of the fibers that our beneficial gut bacteria depend on. This loss of dietary diversity may be one of the reasons why the modern microbiome is often less diverse than that of previous generations. Prebiotic foods contain special types of fiber and natural compounds that cannot be fully digested by the human body. Instead, these compounds travel to the large intestine, where they become a valuable food source for beneficial microbes. Different bacteria prefer different types of fibers, which is why consuming a wide variety of plant foods is essential. A diverse menu creates a diverse microbiome, and a diverse microbiome is strongly associated with better overall health. One of the most concentrated sources of prebiotic fiber is Jerusalem artichoke, a root vegetable rich in inulin, a type of soluble fiber that encourages the growth of beneficial bacteria. Despite its impressive nutritional profile, it remains largely unknown in many parts of the world. Similar benefits can be found in chicory root, another powerful source of inulin that has been traditionally used in various cultures and is often used as a natural coffee substitute. Garlic and onions are among the most accessible prebiotic foods available. They contain fructooligosaccharides, or FOS, compounds that beneficial bacteria can ferment to produce health-supporting molecules. Beyond their prebiotic effects, garlic and onions also contain antioxidants and plant compounds that may support immune function and help protect cells from oxidative stress. Leeks, shallots, and asparagus are additional vegetables that provide significant amounts of prebiotic fibers. These vegetables not only feed beneficial gut microbes, but also add valuable vitamins, minerals, and protective plant chemicals to the diet. Including a variety of these vegetables throughout the week creates a more supportive environment for your microbiome. Green bananas are another overlooked source of prebiotics because they contain resistant starch, a unique type of carbohydrate that escapes digestion in the small intestine. When resistant starch reaches the colon, gut bacteria ferment it and produce short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, which help nourish the cells of the intestinal lining. As bananas ripen, much of this resistant starch is converted into sugar, which means less of the original prebiotic content remains. Legumes such as lentils, chickpeas, and beans are also exceptional foods for gut health. They provide a combination of resistant starch, soluble fiber, protein, and essential minerals. Although some people avoid beans because they can initially cause gas or bloating, this reaction often occurs because the gut microbiome is adapting to increased fiber intake. Gradually increasing fiber consumption and drinking enough water can help the digestive system adjust over time. Oats are another valuable addition to a gut-supportive diet because they contain beta-glucans, a special type of soluble fiber that can be fermented by gut bacteria. Beta-glucans have also been studied for their role in supporting healthy cholesterol levels and maintaining stable energy. The combination of prebiotic fibers and important nutrients makes oats a simple but powerful food for long-term wellness. The foods you eat do not only influence your digestion, they can also affect the way your brain works. Scientists have discovered a remarkable communication network known as the gut-brain axis, a two-way connection between the digestive system and the central nervous system. Through this network, signals travel between the gut and the brain using nerves, hormones, immune pathways, and chemical messengers produced by gut microbes. The vagus nerve is one of the major communication highways connecting the gut and the brain. It allows information from the digestive system to influence brain activity and enables the brain to affect digestive processes. This explains why emotions such as stress and anxiety can sometimes cause digestive symptoms and why changes within the gut may influence mood and mental well-being. Many gut bacteria can produce or influence the production of important neurotransmitters and signaling molecules. For example, certain microbes are involved in the regulation of serotonin, a chemical associated with mood, emotional balance, and many other bodily functions. While serotonin has many roles throughout the body, a significant portion of it is produced in the digestive tract, demonstrating the close relationship between gut health and the body's signaling systems. A balanced microbiome also helps regulate inflammation, which may have important implications for brain health. Excessive inflammation can influence the communication between cells and may affect cognitive function over time. By supporting beneficial bacteria through a fiber-rich diet, the body may be better equipped to maintain a balanced immune response and support healthy brain function. Emerging research suggests that the diversity of the gut microbiome may be associated with aspects of mental and cognitive health. Although scientists are still uncovering exactly how these relationships work, it is clear that the gut and brain are deeply connected. The microorganisms living in your digestive system are not passive passengers. They are active participants in a complex conversation with your body. This understanding changes the way we think about food. Every meal is not only a source of calories and nutrients for human cells, but also a message sent to the trillions of microbes that live inside us. Choosing a variety of prebiotic-rich foods regularly may help create an internal environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive, potentially supporting digestion, immune balance, and healthy communication between the gut and the brain. The future of nutrition is increasingly focused on this invisible ecosystem within us. Rather than looking for a single miracle food or supplement, the most powerful strategy may be returning to a diverse, plant-rich diet filled with the forgotten foods that have nourished humans for generations. By feeding the microbes that support us, we create a partnership that can influence our health, resilience, and quality of life for years to come. As scientists continue to explore the hidden world of the gut microbiome, one of the most fascinating discoveries is its potential connection to healthy aging and long-term disease prevention. The trillions of microorganisms living inside the digestive tract are not simply passive residents. They are active partners that influence many biological processes involved in maintaining health throughout life. The composition and diversity of these microbes can change with age, and preserving a balanced, resilient microbiome has become an important area of research in the science of longevity. One of the hallmarks of aging is a gradual increase in chronic low-grade inflammation, often referred to by researchers as inflammaging. This persistent inflammatory state has been associated with many age-related health challenges. A well-nourished microbiome may help regulate immune responses and support the body's natural ability to maintain balance. Beneficial gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, acetate, and propionate through the fermentation of dietary fibers. These compounds play an important role in supporting the intestinal barrier and helping immune cells communicate appropriately. The intestinal barrier serves as a protective layer between the contents of the digestive tract and the rest of the body. When this barrier functions properly, it allows nutrients to pass through while helping to keep harmful substances contained within the gut. A healthy microbiome contributes to maintaining this barrier by providing the nutrients and signals that intestinal cells need to function effectively. This close partnership between microbes and the gut lining is one of the reasons why diet has such a powerful influence on overall health. Metabolic health is another area where the microbiome appears to play a significant role. Research has shown that gut microbes are involved in the way the body processes carbohydrates, fats, and other nutrients. A diverse microbiome may support healthier metabolic responses, including better regulation of blood sugar and energy balance. Since metabolic function naturally changes with age, maintaining a fiber-rich diet that supports beneficial bacteria may be an important strategy for promoting vitality over the lifespan. The immune system is also deeply connected to the microbiome. A large portion of the body's immune cells are located around the digestive tract, where they continuously interact with gut microbes. These interactions help educate and regulate immune responses. When beneficial bacteria thrive, they can support a balanced immune environment. On the other hand, reduced microbial diversity may be associated with changes in immune regulation and overall resilience. The idea of preventing disease begins long before symptoms appear. The foods consumed every day create an internal environment that can either support or challenge the delicate ecosystem of the gut. Diets rich in diverse plant foods provide a wide range of fibers, polyphenols, vitamins, and minerals that help beneficial microbes flourish. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, herbs, and other plant-based foods work together to create a more diverse microbial community. However, supporting the microbiome does not require a complete transformation overnight. The most effective changes are often the simplest and most sustainable. Small daily choices repeated over months and years can gradually reshape the microbial environment inside the gut. The bacteria that receive regular nourishment are the ones most likely to multiply and become established, while those that are not supported may decline. One of the easiest ways to begin improving gut health is by slowly increasing the variety of fiber-rich foods in the diet. Instead of eating the same few vegetables every week, adding different colors, textures, and plant varieties can introduce a wider range of fibers that feed different microbial species. For example, adding garlic and onions to meals, replacing refined grains with whole grains, including beans or lentils several times per week, and choosing oats or other high-fiber foods for breakfast are practical steps that can have a meaningful impact over time. Consistency is far more important than perfection. Many people search for a single superfood, a special supplement, or a quick solution that can dramatically improve their health. But the microbiome does not respond to occasional healthy choices as strongly as it responds to long-term dietary patterns. Just as a garden requires regular care, water, and nutrients to thrive, the ecosystem inside the gut requires continuous support through daily eating habits. When increasing fiber intake, it is also important to make changes gradually. A sudden increase in prebiotic fibers may cause temporary gas, bloating, or digestive discomfort in some individuals because the gut bacteria begin fermenting the additional fibers. This response often decreases as the microbiome adapts. Drinking enough water and introducing high-fiber foods slowly can make the transition more comfortable. Beyond food, other lifestyle factors also influence the microbiome. Regular physical activity, sufficient sleep, effective stress management, and avoiding unnecessary use of certain medications when medically appropriate can all contribute to maintaining a healthier microbial environment. The gut ecosystem responds not only to what is placed on the plate, but also to the broader lifestyle choices made each day. The future of personalized nutrition may depend on understanding the unique relationship between each person and their microbiome. Researchers are discovering that no two microbiomes are exactly alike, which means that individuals may respond differently to the same foods. However, one principle remains consistent across much of the research. A diet rich in diverse, minimally processed plant foods tends to support a healthier and more diverse microbial community. The most remarkable truth about the microbiome is that it is constantly changing. Every meal becomes an opportunity to communicate with the trillions of microorganisms living within the digestive system. By making thoughtful choices and regularly consuming prebiotic-rich foods, people can help create an internal environment that supports digestion, immune balance, metabolic function, and healthy aging. True health is not built through extreme diets or temporary trends. It is shaped by the small decisions made every day, choosing an extra serving of vegetables, adding legumes to a meal, enjoying whole grains, or trying a forgotten prebiotic food that previous generations once valued. These seemingly minor actions can have profound effects over time, nourishing the microscopic world inside us that plays such an essential role in how we feel, function, and age.